Firefox browser hacking. So welcome to wikitiki.com, and I'm looking into this projects area now. So in my previous video I missed out an interesting part, that's a Google Chrome. So this is where the exact history of Google Chrome is located. So last video I hijacked this history information and I showed like how the Google Chrome data can be read. So this one cannot be read with the normal things. On the other end, this area is focusing on your Firefox. So in this area, I thought of extracting in one file, but it's not the same with Firefox. Google Chrome is different and Firefox is different. In Firefox, we got multiple folders and lots of files, and to traverse a lot to extract the information. The way of storing the data in Google Chrome and Firefox is entirely different. That's where the issue is. Let's see like how we can break out the Firefox now. So right click properties, as usual I'll make the back color as black, and I'll change it as a center screen, the startup position, and the form border style I'll make it as none. I saved it. Now I'll have my controls here. Control A, copy, straightforward. I'll increase the size of the page, paste it. Looks good. I made the work real simple. So right click Google Chrome, I'll make it as Firefox, and over here in the text, instead of Google Chrome, I will make it as Firefox. Now for this button, click it, this dot close. I have written the code. Now for this button I am going to write the piece of code. Let's start the program. So as usual I need to include the library using WikiTiki hacking lib. I've given the library. Let me create an object for this library, WikiTiki hacking lib dot WikiTiki hacking lib dot. So it's a hacking library. I'm going to use new WikiTiki hacking lib. I got it. Now let's go back here. I need to get the user app path. So I'm going to get the user app path. Let me close this folder. I'll go to my Firefox because I'm working with Firefox. So I need to get this URL first, and afterwards I'll feed this URL Mozilla under that Firefox profile. So I will put this URL later. I need this URL. To fetch this URL, we have to write a string piece of code. So string Venkat local folder is equal to environment dot get folder path of environment dot special folder dot application data. Now I will append, so this one Venkat local folder will provide you this folder, this code. And now I'm going to write out into Mozilla, into Firefox, into profiles you should go. So this is a path I should write. Let me copy this path, copy, and I'll go here. So string Mozilla Firefox path is equal to Venkat local folder plus, I'll put this one copy, I paste it here. I'll make it as a double slash. Sometimes it may create some problem, so in this profiles folder, go for this one. So I'm indicating to my computer that go to this path and start searching for the folders. Okay, so what we are trying to do is like I need two things. One is like the browsing URL in Firefox, browsing site title. These two things I wanted from this particular module. So I'll create a data table to load this information, a hacking table. And let me add two data columns in it. New data column of now I'll go with another data column. It's DC2. So I need to add this one, right? Hacking table dot columns dot add of a DC1 and DC2. So I've added two columns in it. Now I'll check it out, like if there is any directory exists, start traversing the directory. So if the directories exists, looks like I need the namespace. Yes, system.io. So that namespace is added here. Looks good. Dot exists. So if this particular column Mozilla Firefox path is available, if it is available, I will traverse that loop for each take out the folder in the particular path, directory dot get all the directories, from the Mozilla Fox path. So this code will traverse the folder, and into it will check all the folders available. Okay, I'll go back here. I'll try to fetch the history data and visits data, and it's up to you to decide like what data you are looking for. Data table, I need the history data, so history data table is equal to wikitiki hacking lib what is the object, hacking library dot, so Firefox hacking connection, and I need to provide the path, so I need to traverse this subfolder. Data table, this data table, so history data table, so this one like to extract the history information and how many visits and other information can be extracted from other table. dot Firefox connection 1. Specify the folder. So this folder is nothing but an object or a data which is traversing the entire Mozilla Firefox path. Okay, so this is your entire Mozilla Firefox path. On traversing, I got two data tables. This one, the second one is optional. If you want, you can have it, or it's an optional one. If you want, you can have it, or you can leave this one. So I'm going to play with this particular table. This is the table. Let's play the things. We extract the websites which is like a browsed by the candidates in Firefox. So this is how I'm going to code it. I'm going to traverse for each data row, browse data in history data table dot rows. So I got my data here. That's awesome. So I'm going to traverse the entire rows, row by row, and fetching the data. I'm going to get the entry dates. So this is a piece of code which I have written this particular piece of code in the language link. This is the language I've used to write this piece of code. So variable entry info is equal to from I'll take this one also because I'm going to traverse this one also to fetch the data from visits from dates in visits data table. So that visits and everything, I'm going to take it and I made as a enumerable type as enumerable. As enumerable. So I took the data from visits DT and it's an enumerable data type. I'm trying to take it. I'm providing the condition where the dates, I'm trying to fetch the place ID, which is a column which is placed in the Firefox database, converting to toString, which is equal to the row, my intelligence is too fast, that's the problem. So I got my browse data, taking the ID dot toString. This is a where condition I placed. What I want the dates. So if you want, we can give an option like last or default. So I want the entire things last or default. Let's check it out. What is it? Last or default returns the list elements of a sequence or a default value. The sequence contains no elements. Give me the data or provide me the default value. So that's the one. That's it. This one will give all the dates satisfying the condition from the visit DT, this data table. So I got this information. And let's see if the entry info not equal to null. If it is not empty, then return me this information. What is information? Give me the information. So I put a string URL. You can have it in a common place. I got my string URL, string title. It says equal to null. Over here equal to null. Now The URL value is, I'm going to traverse this one, right? Browse data of URL dot to string, whereas the title is browse data of title dot to string. That's good. Now let me go back here. Let's try to add this data into this hacking table. I got this data. Now data row dr is equal to hacking table dot new row. Dr of 0 is equal to URL. Dr of 1 is equal to title. And to add this one in the hacking table dot rows dot add of dr. That's awesome. So I made this one. Looks like my code is ready. So what I have done it, like I created, got the Mozilla path, created a temporary table to fetch data from Mozilla history. Check Mozilla path is available. Fetch the directories from the Mozilla path. Take the files and the data from the Firefox connection. Once the data is received, traverse or loop it row by row to fetch data. So, fetching the dates and data based on the below condition using link language in C#. Fetch the URL and title and put it in the temporary table. Once it's ready, I think I need to show it in the data grid. So let me show it. So what I'm going to do is like, so I got my hacking table, everything is ready. So let's have this one. So this is the end one. So I can have my data grid view. Let's see, we got the data grid, right click, properties, data grid view, yes, it's there. Data grid view dot data source is equal to hacking table. That's it. This model is, I think, over built. Let me check it out whether I'm getting the output. Start. Firefox. Oops, looks like I don't have any data. Firefox, let me check it out whether I got any data. Oops, I can't, I need that connectivity, right? So I should connect to internet. Okay, I got my Firefox now. So looks like it's a bit slow, but I managed to open it. Let me stop it here. It'll take me Firefox, so it's going to msn.com. Like I'll check it for wikidiki.com. Okay, it's getting open. Okay, now let's go. Okay, I'm clicking start button. Firefox browser history. Looks like there is an issue. Let me check it out. What could be the problem? The data source is hacking table. So I got this one. I'm trying to show the hacking table. So one button click, I got the table, everything is here. Columns, exit. So the table is creator, and this is the one. So this is the one. Looks like we missed a small thing over here. This is the problem. So we need that slash, right? Because you're able to see over here, I missed this slash. So I'm trying to fix this one. So I put slash here. Now let me run it. Start. Click it. There is some empty. Okay, I got the data here. You're able to see wikidiki.com, which I open it now here. I'll go here. Yahoo.com. So I got my yahoo.com. Let me see whether I'm getting the data. Click it. You're able to see yahoo.com here. Okay, so looks like it's working fine, and over here we got some empty data. Let me try to sort on that one. If possible, we'll try to sort it on. I'm not sure whether it will work, but let me check it out. If URL dot length is greater than 0, let me try with this condition. May solve the problem. Let's see. Firefox, good. I got the things. So what I have tried to do is like I put it as the URL. I got the URL, right? If the length is greater than 0, then it's valid data. Add it in the table, or do not add it. That's how. This is the piece of code to hack your Firefox browser. Okay. And this is our YouTube channel, you know it, right? We'll put all the rest of the videos in this YouTube channel, Wikidiki Core. So subscribe to the YouTube channel and you can provide your notifications. So you will get regular updates to how to do the projects. You're able to see the things, like we are able to do a project by your own. Thanks for watching. Let's move on to the next piece of code. That's we finished Firefox. That's Internet Explorer browser hacking. This is the one I'm going to show it. Probably this is the final video where I'm going to finish it like Internet Explorer browser video and your computer hacking traction. These two things I'm going to make it now itself in the next video. That's it. The project is over. And the final thing is like if you want a background picture, right? Like properties, you have to go to background images, click it, take this one, which one you like it. Let's have this one. Okay, this one. I'll stretch this one. Tile. Stretch it or zoom it. Let's stretch this one. So this is the one. Looks good. Yes. So we are end up with the third module, and let's move on to the next module now. Thank you.